Now for this next part, we've got to show that x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. And to do this, there's two ways that we can go about it. There's the quick way, which is using the Factor Theorem, which is essentially a spin-off of the remainder theorem. And if you're not sure about that, you can go on my website and look at tutorials on the Factor Theorem and the remainder theorem. Or we could do it by algebraic long division and show that it goes into f of x exactly, leaving no remainder. But let's start by looking at the Factor Theorem. And what that is that if we were to make this equal to 0, then x would have to equal minus 1. So if we do f of minus 1, we would expect to get 0 as the remainder. It goes in exactly. So that's our starting point, okay? We can work out f of minus 1 and hope that it comes to 0. So if we substitute for x, okay, as minus 1 into f of x, we're going to end up doing this sum here. Minus 5 multiplied by minus 1 there, plus 4. Okay, so just putting minus 1 through there. And if you do work this out, what you get for the first term then is minus 2, then you've got minus 7, and then plus 5, and then plus 4. So you've got minus 9 plus 9, so yes, that equals 0. So just as a conclusion, we can say therefore x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. Okay, it just shows the examiner that we have finished the problem. Okay. Now I did say that we could do it by long division, algebraic long division, and in the usual way what we would do is divide x plus 1 then into f of x. And I'm assuming that you're familiar with algebraic long division. If not, again, you can go on my website and have a look at video tutorials on that. Just look under algebraic long division. So in the usual way, what do we multiply x by to give 2x cubed? Well, it's going to be 2x squared. 2x squared times x plus 1 gives us 2x cubed plus 2x squared. We then subtract to find out what this remainder is, and we get 0 here, and then minus 7x squared minus plus 2x squared is going to be minus 9x squared. Bring down the next term, the minus 5x, and start all over again. What do you multiply x by to give minus 9x squared? Well, it's going to be minus 9x. Minus 9x times x plus 1 now. Minus 9x times x is minus 9x squared. Minus 9x times the plus 1 is minus 9x. Again, subtract now to work out what the remainder is, and you get 0 here, minus 9x squared minus 9x squared, that's 0, and then you've got minus 5x minus 9x, so minus 5x plus 9x, and that's going to give us 4x. Bring down the next term, plus 4. What do you multiply x plus 1 by now? Or what do you multiply the x by to give us the 4x? It's going to be simply 4. Put the plus 4 there. 4 times the x plus 1 gives us 4x plus 4. And as expected, when we subtract this, we end up with 0. This would be the remainder. There's no remainder, so x plus 1 goes in exactly. In other words, it's a factor. So we could say for something like this, therefore x plus 1 is a factor of f of x, since there's no remainder. Okay, since there is no remainder. Or obviously the remainder equals 0. So there you go, a couple of ways of doing that. I think though the factor theorem is the best way, but I'll leave it to you to decide. Right?